What was it like the first moment the audition for the show came to you? Like,
Isn't she like a chimp gypsy?
Please make your mother stop talking to me.
If only I had that power.
what was going on in your life? What was your first impression?
Well, my very first audition was for Sookie.
Wait, I don't think I knew that.
I auditioned for
I knew,
Sookie.
of course, about Alex Borstein and all of that, but
Yes.
I had no idea. Wow.
And I, as a person in real life, sculpt miniature food out of clay. So I knew she was a chef and I knew she was clumsy. So I went, and I think I even wore a chef jacket. And I went, there were casting directors that did not end up being the other casting directors that I finally met. It changed midstream. And I brought my miniature food because I thought, well, I don't cook and I don't know anything about cooking, but I know about sculpting miniature food. The whole audition became about my mini food. And they were so fascinated by it. And I was like, I really screwed myself because, but I didn't feel like that was my part. I loved it. Of course, I loved the writing, but there's something about like the rhythm of it. It was like Melissa was just perfect. She was meant to get that. So when it came around for Gypsy, I was like, oh, this is that same show, Gilmore Girls. I want to be on this because I loved the initial thing. So I go in, and it was the day after my birthday. And I was like, it felt like I feel like I'm going to get this. I remember I wore a denim shirt. I still have the shirt. And I asked the girl I was living with at the time, Susie Nakamura, a really talented actress. I had just moved here from Chicago. I didn't have my own apartment here yet.
Wow.
And I said, I need to look like a female auto mechanic. She goes, wait, I have a watch with a really wide band. I go, yes, that's it. I need that. And I remember she loaned me her little Honda Civic and I drove. I was scared. I wasn't a driver. I was from Chicago. I didn't even know. And I thought, oh my gosh, she's an auto mechanic. I got to drive this car. And I went. And that night, my friends had a birthday cake for me because my birthday had been the day before. And I made a wish. I was like, I wish for, oh, I don't know. And the phone rang at my friend. My phone rang.
Oh my
And it was
gosh.
them telling me that I got the part. So in between the time I started to wish on my birthday cake, I was like, well, I always wish for a job. Always, always, always. I might as well wish for love because I always wish for a job. I just got a job. It seemed like I don't want to wait. As soon as I blew out the candles, I'm like, oh, I just wasted a wish on love. The very next day, I met a guy. He asked me out. I said to him, oh, I can go out with you, but I'm going to work on the show Gilmore Girls. He said, my sister loves that show. That guy is now my husband.
That is,
So I
that's
love
the
your
most amazing
question, Ash.
story
I
I've ever
love
heard.
that you asked me the question, what was going on in your life?